Alright, it's K Bizzle and I'm here at the Quasar blind date. Everyone make some noise, please.
How committed are you guys really, or are you here just for fun?
That is a really good question.
I think we got some potential sneaky links or something.
Whoa. Did you say second to last?
It's off limits. That's right, man. I don't want to get cancelled.
Gentlemen, how tall are you? Alright, so we have 6 lovely contestants, gentlemen, very mature as you can see, and we have a lovely lady over here. Let's get to know her a little bit. Alright, so what is your name?
Aisha.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm a store manager and I do music and R&B on the side as well as content creating on both TikTok and Reels.
Okay, so basically you're a creative. You're like a guy who might be into creativity as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so let's go over, let's see the gentlemen. Boys, how are you feeling today? Who thinks they're going to take it out? This guy. Okay. All right, so let's get started. We're going to go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so I remember myself, okay? Can you introduce yourself? Number 1.
Hey love, my name's Alex. I'm 24, from New Zealand, just moved here to Melbourne, and I love it. And yeah, I do content creation from the military, all that good stuff.
Are you plugging yourself hard, huh?
Hi, my name's Jack. I'm 22. I do a lot of content creation and everything. I got a podcast. I got my socials and everything. I also work at a car rental place, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Hey, my name's Cam. I'm 21. I'm from New Zealand, and I do barbering, but I also do content creation.
My name's Denzel. I do taxes, pretty boring, but I like to do swim instructing on the side as well. Not a content creator, but I do like to play guitar.
Wait, sorry, really quick. Did you say you do swimming? What, sorry?
I'm a swimming instructor.
Okay, like what age group?
Every age group. So the youngest I've taught is 6 months, and the oldest about 73 years.
Yeah.
My name's Aiden, I'm 22 years old. I'm a security guard and I do content creation on TikTok. I currently have 17,000 followers, so if you want to follow me, at Flamingo. I'm Turkish as well.
My name's Tapinza, I'm from England, I'm 20, I do fashion content on the side, I play soccer and I work in retail.
You heard what the boys are basically about, okay? Is there a question that you might want to ask them and they can answer?
I want to hear from the Kiwis because I'm a Kiwi. I want to know which part of New Zealand you guys are from. Starting with number 1.
I'm from New Zealand. I'm from a little small town called Nelson, top of the South Island, but I was in Auckland for like 5 years. But from Nelson.
I'm his brother. I'm number 3. I'm his brother. I'm from Nelson as well. I lived in Auckland and Wellington.
Okay. Well, that wasn't really an inclusive question for everyone, okay? But maybe let's think of another question. Maybe something that... Wait, boys, quiet down over there, quiet down over there. All right, so maybe think of another question. A question so we can start eliminating some of the boys to find you your perfect match.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how committed are you guys really, or are you here just for fun?
Great question. All right, we'll start with gentleman number 1. She basically wants to know, what are your reasons for being here on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being like looking for love and 1 being like, you know what it is.
Yeah, I'd say 10-10 in both categories. I know you can do a lot in life, and if you're the right girl, then we'll cut it off.
I'd say a 10, 100%. I'm sick of dating. Dating is, what's the point? You know, you're just mucking around. It's boring if there's no connection there. So I'm definitely a 10.
You're a committed man, aren't you? You're looking for the one.
Yeah,
I can see that.
That's right.
That's correct. I'd say probably an 8. So my brother over here signed me up for this, but I do want a girlfriend.
Why do you want a girlfriend?
New experiences. You learn more about yourself. You learn more about life.
Good answer.
Yeah.
1 to 10, 1 to 10, bro. 1 to 10. 1 to 10.
8. Okay, if I'm gonna be honest, I'm a 1. But I really like your voice, and I believe that I'm an organic person. So, you know, if there's a vibe there, then that 1 might suddenly change to a 10.
Good answer, good answer.
I'd probably say I'm an 8, only because like I do want a girlfriend, but if I were to be committed to being in a relationship, I would want it to be the same background as mine. But I am open to other, you know, backgrounds and any form, shape, size, girl.
So I'm going to have to press you a bit. So you said you're an 8. How do you get to 10? How does someone make you get to 10 if you want to take them seriously?
If they're the same nationality as me, pretty much.
So only if they're the same ethnicity as you, you will change to 10.
Yeah, it's just, in my mind, it's easier that way. Like, there's no, like, boundary. It's like you already know how to communicate with each other. It just makes it easier family-wise. And it's easier to just go on from there because you both have the same culture, you know what to do. It's easier to, you know.
You're a family man. You're a family and a culture man.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. All right, so can we know what ethnicity you are, just so we know if this is going to work?
I'm Turkish.
Okay, cool.
Probably like a 5, innit? So I'm here for vibes. If we vibe, we vibe. There's nothing more, nothing less than that, to be honest.
So basically, it just is what it is type of thing, right?
It is what it is.
If
God put you in my plans, He put you in my plans. Simple as that.
Is there, sorry, before you move on, is there any way it could go to a 10 where you have complete interest?
Ooh, complete interest, a lot of boxes. First of all, you know, if you're Christian, you're basically up there already. So that's like number 1. Bonus points if you're into fashion and into sports. So that's basically 10s right there.
All right.
I think we got some potential sneaky links or something.
Is that something that you want or something?
I don't know.
I like honesty. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens. You know, no judgment here. Okay, it's Quasar, no judgment. All right, so you've got 6 gentlemen to choose from. Who would you like to drop?
Number 4.
Number 4, walk of shame, please.
Only one who wasn't looking for.
Well, I'm not. I mean, I shouldn't say that.
Lovely.
Cut that out.
All right, can I just ask, why did you want to drop number 4?
I didn't think he was going to bring anything interesting to this because he's not really like looking for love or anything. So I'm like looking for like some good prompts and answers.
Yeah, he seems like one of those guys, huh? Yeah, I see. Did you like his attire? Because I did notice you gave him a bit of a
I like the
friend zone.
shoes. Yeah, I like the shoes. I mean, none of it matches, but I see the vision.
She knows what she wants. All right, let's move it on. So, another question. We have 5 gentlemen left. Another question so we can choose who is the best fit for you. Think of a question.
What are you guys' thoughts on having female friends and me having guy friends?
That is a really good question. I might steal that one for myself. All right, so we'll start with gentleman number 1. What is your viewpoint on having female friends and your lovely potential match having male friends?
Okay, I guess it all depends on how you meet them. If you meet them through work and that sort of stuff, I'm fine with that. It depends on how you meet them. If you meet out in the club, then unless if they're gay, then it's all good. But if you meet some guy out in the club and that's your friend, I'm not for that. But I understand having high school friends and just meeting people on your journey of life, then yeah, of course you're going to meet people you connect with and may not be romantic, but they still make your life better. So I'm all for it.
Question.
What's that?
She is a content creator and she will be going to events. She's going to blow at some stage. So she's going to be going clubbing, things like that to further her brand. And she's going to meet people. Would you be okay with her having friends in that realm?
Yeah, work, content. You got to hustle. You got to make connections, eh? I'm the same. I do the same stuff. So yeah.
And wait, one more. What about you having female friends as well?
I don't really have a crazy amount of them. unless if they're sort of content related. So I go business-wise, or like schools from friends.
Thanks.
All right. No, I'm against it. In terms of having male friends, I feel like it comes down to the dynamic of the relationship. There's one thing between having someone who's an acquaintance and having someone who you call your best friend. If you got a guy, best friend, that's, to me, in a relationship, that's not commitment. And same with me, I'm not gonna have a girl best friend. That's just not the dynamic you need in a relationship. So I understand going out and meeting people and becoming friends, but like if you start sending good morning texts and you're checking in saying how's your day and everything like that, there has to be that boundary and that space between you guys, because that's what I'm giving to the relationship and that's what I want back.
Okay, so just a quick question. Does she have a time limit to come home, basically, if you were dating her? So let's say, can she be partying at like 11 p.m., 1 a.m. at night? Or should she be at home, basically 6 a.m., something like that?
I'm not a dad. She's got a time.
I just want to know.
Yeah, I don't want to be out like till 2 in the morning every night, like partying and everything. But yeah, there's no specific time limit. Just communication. Just keep me in the loop. Don't go out and like say you're doing one thing when you're actually doing something else. That's just that's all communication. There doesn't need to be any lies. You don't need to be restricted or anything. It's just if we're each other's person, we're each other's person.
Gotcha. All right, gentleman number 3.
So I'm a bit of a boy's boy. Like, I like to be with the boys, and I like girls that are on the similar wavelength, but with the girls. It's all good if you're mates with the guy, but it's kind of like...
You can say it, bro. Just say it.
It's borderline. Yeah.
Say you don't want to have fun.
I don't want to get cancelled. That's all I'm saying.
He's playing it safe.
Yeah.
One thing most people have to realize is a relationship is built on trust. So if you don't have trust, you shouldn't be in a relationship in the first place. In my opinion, I'm fine with a girl having guy friends because I myself have girlfriends. But the thing is, I don't really see them more as friends, I see them more as family because I grew up with these people and it's
Sorry, what happens if your friend who's a girl has a crush on you? What would you do then?
I would politely decline them. I would just say, I'm sorry, I don't see you that way. I understand you may have these feelings, but you got to see it from my perspective. You are more like a sister to me. Yeah.
Nice boundaries, I like that. Okay, cool.
In the short term, it's no, but it really depends on how you've met them. If you know them before me, who am I to come into like a relationship and be like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of your friends, you're not allowed to be friends with them anymore. But at the same time, you need to know, like, if we're in a relationship, like, we're each other's best friend. You don't need another man, or I don't need another woman. So that's basically how I stand on that.
Okay, cool. Look, I'm going to say it like this. All these boys are politically correct. They're saying the right things you want to hear, but you have to drop one. Who's it going to be?
Based on the last question, I'm sorry, number 5. I have to drop you.
I knew you had it in for him. Walk of shame.
What the hell, man?
Hey, I was going in.
So, what was it about that gentleman that you really didn't like?
I know him.
Please elaborate.
We went to high school together. So we were best friends in year 9. So hearing his voice and his answers and knowing how he's like kind of sways my...
So you're saying he's basically just like not mature enough or something? Or?
No, he's just not my type. He's like...
I'm just doing my job, bro. I gotta ask the questions. Okay, let's just keep moving. Get that out there, keep moving. All right, so we have 4 gentlemen left, okay? Maybe let's ask a really hard-hitting question so you can really see what they're made of, yeah? Can I ask a question if that's okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, fellas, I've got a question for you guys. My question is, how much should you pay on a first date to impress this lovely lady? I know you heard me. I know you heard that. We'll start with gentleman number 1.
Wait, how much I would pay or how much I have paid?
How much you will pay or should pay. Up to you, interpret the question how you want, but how much would you pay on a first date to impress a lady?
Probably, I reckon somewhere between $100 for her to $50, somewhere in that sort of category.
Why is that your budget?
Oh, sure, you can do a lot of stuff. You can do a decent amount of stuff with that. It doesn't have to be too serious. You can go to maybe 2-3 dates in sort of one shebang and just get to know her in different environments, see how she is, and yeah, good, nice balance.
Yep, I hear you. Gentleman number 2.
I think for the first date, relationships should start off slow and sort of work your way in. If I'm going in and giving everything straight from the start, it doesn't give it any room to grow because you're jumping too quickly into things. So I'm the same, probably like $50 to $100. But at the end of the day, I don't know this person I'm going on a date with, so I'm not going to spend $1,000 on a date. Not going to take you to Nobu. Not going to do anything. Once we get to know each other, then we'll go on the more expensive dates.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as these two lads. Like, if I don't know you very well, I'm willing to spend the money in the future, but a first date's like $50 to $100.
So you're saying the lady has to prove herself to you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, hang on. How's she going to prove herself to you? How would she do that before you spend a little bit more on a date?
Just through spending time together, getting to know each other, and then you know if she's the right person.
Gotcha. All right, gentleman number 6.
I mean, you don't have to know someone specifically to take them on a first date. But for me personally, if I'm taking you on a date, I'm gonna spoil you. I already like you a lot. I appreciate you. So the fact that I'm even willing to take you on a date will speak volumes itself. So when it comes to price ranges, there's not really much because it doesn't really matter to me.
It's a pretty good answer. All right, so you heard all the gentlemen's answers, basically. Some of them want to spend between the 50 and 100 mark, and one is basically unlimited. Who would you like to choose to leave the set because you're not feeling them?
Who's the second to last person?
All right, let's go check because I'm forgetting these numbers. Gentleman number 3. Oh, sorry, did you, whoa. Did you say second to last?
Yeah.
Yeah, gentleman number 3. Yeah.
Sorry.
Take a good look at him.
Need some spice.
Okay, so what was it about him? What was it about him that made you be like, look, I'm not feeling that?
It sounded like he was a bit hesitant about the paying for the first date thing. So, you're not expected to spend so much because everyone has their own, cost of living and, everything. Everyone's salary is different. So, but I think investing in the first date, whether it's $20 to $50 even, is important because you're really investing that time, energy to get to know someone. So, he just sounded hesitant, that's all.
Yeah, he's a little bit hesitant. All right, so we have 3 gentlemen left, and we're going to have to ask another question so we get rid of one of them, okay? Would you like to ask a question to the gentleman? I've actually got another one. Sorry to steal the show.
No, actually, I'm running out of questions. So.
I got you, because I'm trying to make you find your husband or whatever you want
Go
here.
hard.
Okay, so, gentlemen, how tall are you?
Off limits.
It's an important question. She needs a protector, she needs a provider, so we need to know these things, okay? Gentleman number 1, how tall are you? And can you please stand up and maybe give a bit of a demonstration of how tall you are? There you go.
I'm actually 6'1". Real 6'1".
Not fake,
Not fake.
online dating 6'1", yeah.
I'm 4'7".
Man's a short king, innit? 5'7".
Why do people call them short kings?
Because we're still kings nonetheless.
Cool. Yep. All right, so you heard the height. We had 6'1", 4'11", and 5 something, I suppose. Sorry. So who's it going to be? I already know the answer.
Sorry. The 4'7" guy, number. I don't know what
It's
number it is.
the guy who's 4'11". Come through. Reveal yourself, please. Walk of shame.
There's no way you're 4. Did you get your numbers wrong?
Yeah, sorry, I'm not good with numbers.
You catfish.
toxic gentleman already lying to you already, right?
I know. How bad is it going to be if I actually got stuck with him?
Okay. But all jokes aside, did you like his vibe? You know, how he dresses, his cool little slick haircut?
It's very Aussie.
Is that a bad thing?
It's a good thing, but it also reminds me of, like, say, the main character of, like, say, you know, the lifeguard show, and then, like, he'd be running on the beach or something.
Okay.
It gives me that vibes.
Is that vibe attractive or?
It's not original. It's not unique to me.
Oh, I gotcha.
You got to surprise me.
Okay, so you want a little bit something with a bit more culture, basically.
Exactly.
Okay,
yeah.
we're on the same page
Yeah.
here. All right, so we have 2 gentlemen left. That means 2 more questions, all right? Let's ask another question and see how you feel about Xing one of these gentlemen out, okay? So next question, please.
What's your biggest ick in a woman?
That's a good question. All right, gentlemen, what's your biggest ick in a lady?
My biggest ick is if you don't care about yourself and don't put yourself out there and try in life. I feel like that's just sort of a mindset. So as long as you're positive and you got a good attitude and you try and look after yourself as best you can, then that's the type of girl I like.
Biggest ick is having no ambition in life, you know, like you don't really have any, like, I'm not saying you have to have your whole life put together, you have to have all your goals set out, but I like my women to want to do something like magnificent with their lives, because I'm quite an ambitious man myself, so I kind of need someone to match my energy when it comes to stuff like that.
Okay, I'm hearing a lot of ambition coming from the fellas. All right, I'm going to ask a bit of an emotional question. Can men cry in front of their lady consistently?
Of course. What kind of question is that?
I'm just asking questions, don't get mad at me.
If you don't feel comfortable crying in front of your significant other, like, it kind of speaks volumes as to your relationship and where you guys are as, like, partners. Because I cry in front of my friends, so if I can't do it in front of you, it really speaks volumes.
I'd try my best not to cry in front of you. Obviously, life gets hard sometimes, but yeah, I don't cry very often. I feel like I've got a solution to most situations, and if not, I'll think about it and find a way.
So we have complete opposites. One guy will cry, one guy won't cry. It's all up to you right now. Who are you going to choose? The guy who cries or the guy who doesn't cry?
Ooh.
It's a hard
I'm
choice.
actually a bit of an emotionless person. I don't really cry a lot, so I might go with the guy that doesn't cry.
So you want to get rid of the non-crier, basically.
The non-crier?
Sorry, the crier.
The
The
crier.
person who cries. You want to get rid of the guy who cries.
I wouldn't want to, because I think I need someone with feelings to counteract my lack of. So,
Now, you don't have to answer straight away. You can take your time. No impulsivity here. We can ask another question.
let's ask another question.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I don't want to base it on that, because everyone's different, you know.
You boys are lucky. So if it was my sister, I would have been like, hey, don't choose that guy. Anyway, one more question. Do you want me to ask it for you? Yes, please. Okay, I got you.
Hit him with the bang.
How long, this question always gets asked, by the way. When was your last relationship and how long was it?
I've never been in a relationship. Oh, mate, it's loud.
Wait, hang on a second. We need to touch on that. Is there a particular reason you haven't been in a relationship?
How I was when I was younger, and also environment. I was in the military. I've been to sea for like almost a year. There was COVID happening at that time, and then I went traveling. So environments have just changed, and there hasn't been consistency to find a girl in my life. It's because my life's been changing.
Basically saving the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
My first and last one was in January and lasted like 8 months. Yeah.
One more question. Sorry, just one more question. Tell me something about your ex that is positive and negative, and we'll start with you.
You're trying to bait me out. Oh
Look,
my
I'm
goodness.
trying to vet for her, okay? She needs to find the right guy.
One good thing, very caring, very giving. One not so good thing, they vaped. I don't like vapes, so simple as that.
You heard that, huh? Yeah, hey, he's a healthy boy, that's it. Yep, gentleman at the back over there. One good thing and bad thing about your ex.
Don't have an ex, so I can say my past self, like, I feel like you kind of date yourself in a way. Says someone who's never had a girlfriend, but I feel like how I used to be, how I've changed recently is I'm more go with the flow, nothing really phases me too much, and I used to care a lot what people think, but now I don't.
All right, good answers. Okay, so you got all the information to make the right decision. We've asked 3 questions and you have to choose one. One guy basically was in the army, hasn't really had a girlfriend, has been saving the world, things like that. Another guy cries in front of ladies, okay? But very emotional, into creativity. So who do you choose to get rid of?
I feel like the one that said that they don't like the vaping because unfortunately I don't want to ruin your lungs when I smoke in front of you. I'm trying to quit, but like, you know, in case I go back and forth between the two, I don't think you'll be able to be patient with that, I'm guessing. So I might have to vote you out.
All right, walk of shame, sir, Mr. Non-Vapor.
Nice to meet you.
So, are you happy with your decision? Just saying.
You know,
I
you never.
Vaping was bad. I just said I didn't like
You know, you can always get a second chance. You know.
Okay. You
Yeah.
might be able to sort that out. That's fine.
All right, so I saw that little back and forth, little push and pull, flirtatious little vibe you had with him, even though you exed him. You know what I mean? Is there anything in particular you like about that gentleman, who you let go, by the way? I'm just saying.
I really like his style. I like the style, but like, you know, I don't want to hurt your lungs. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get you coughing up in front of me because I'm vaping.
But what happens if he helps you stop vaping? Could he take you to the next level?
I reckon possibility.
Okay, he's already gone. I shouldn't be putting a word for him. Like, all right, the winner of the Quasar blind date, come to the front, meet your lady. Let's go.
You did so good.
Myself.
Yeah, you did so well. Smashed it.
Beautiful.
All right, so a couple tough questions right here. Are you satisfied with this tall, handsome gentleman who protects his country?
I think I am. Yeah, I reckon. Yeah.
Okay, what about you, sir? Are you happy with this beautiful lady you're dressing up?
Yeah, she's
Thank
great.
you.
Killed it.
All right, so that's the show for today. Everyone give it up for our couple. Let's go. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Quasar. Oh.